Doc, take a sidearm. Fireteam, Honecker don't have any VA suit. Get him to our dropship in one piece. The bottom is filled with water. Not a good sign.
Here they come!
I can't aim for shit, but I could shoot.
Swarm, coming in!
More of them! From the sides!
Junction's clear. Direct route's blocked. I got no connection to those compartments. We'll bypass below decks. Down 8 flights. Subdeck 3A. Hijo de puta, the core leaks flooded the whole bottom of the station.
Ambush.
Right. Bypass Mark 1, Mod 1, head through, waste processing. Water shouldn't be toxic, but I wouldn't soak in it. Watch the vents!
Listen.
No power to the door. Hit the backup generator, far into the room.
Rearming.
That woke some friends.
Exploding ones! Grab ammo.
Watch the left.
More! On the right! Rearm. It's just a flesh
A
wound.
16 million digit cipher. Perhaps check the logs of the maintenance synthetics?
Grabbing ammo. Rearming.
Accessing. I have the code for you.
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. Aid kit's here. Grabbing ammo. Hacking the door. Ah! Ambush. It's coming right for us!
Little friends coming up the pipes.
There's more! On the right! A spinner!
Clear.
Shore party, this is your pickup. Beginning dropship approach to the refinery. No response from Hangar Delta's ALS. Diverting to Epsilon.
Another swarm rolling on your position.
Rearming.
Passing down.
Grabbing ammo.
Keep moving, fire team!
Rearm. Patching up.
Door ahead's locked down. More working Joes, though. S?
I would be pleased to assist. No. Is there another? There we are. Sending you the door code.
Let's bypass this.
Shore party, we are down in Hangar Epsilon. Standing by for pickup.
The Beltway. Home stretch, fire team.
Listen.
So, we're safe.
I'd say that's a negative. Passage secured. That a company ship? What the fuck happened here?
Wayland Yutani synths brought local animals up to, replenish the hive. Then eggs back down for experiments.
They bred Xenos? Come mierdas.
try, Fly. I can't run the launch sequence by remote. Shore party, you'll prep the hangar. Start depressurization when you're ready.
When you hit that, every Xeno in the vents will pour out. Doc, you boarding?
Aid kit's here.
No. No, I want to help.
Rearming.
Out here.
Well, don't fucking die on us now.
I'll get those bastards for this. Nice! An aid kit. Sentry deployed. Patching up. Hey, check this. You see this? Look at this. Who needs ammo? Charging the deck. Charging the deck. Let's rock. Port station ready.
Alright, here we go. It's a big room. This'll take time.
Right on time. Here come the bots.
Keep them off us, or fly yourself home.
Right flank, inbound.
Grabbing ammo.
Shore party, pressurize the hydraulics for the bay doors. Controls are below the landing deck. Door hydraulics prime. Continuing launch sequence. Deactivate the safety interlocks on the bay doors. Controls are in the landing signal officer station, left side. Safety interlocks disengaged, resuming cycle.
Fireteam, more Xenos inbound. They don't want us leaving. Get to the air boss's console and clear for final depressurization. Can you get to Pryfly, or are we stuck here? Staff Sergeant, we're good to go. Mount up, Fireteam, double time.
Relax and enjoy the ride home. Just keep the civvy from throwing up during my burn. Put a bag over his head or something.
If I didn't keep the ship's stores balanced and we tried to go FTL, you know where we'd be? Spinning in circles at 291 billion clicks an hour, that's where. Okay, well, let's see what fell off the back of the power loader. Yo, anything not on the racks, I can pull out of cargo for.
I hope you did not ingest that. It is an internal lubricant used by synthetics like myself. Artificial people, if you prefer. Or simply androids. We are designed to mimic human form and behavior, and can perform many tasks, often ones that humans find upsetting, unethical, or physically uncomfortable. In the previous century, there were cases where synthetics became unstable. The initial solution was to make our minds less complex. Since the 2160s, synthetics are constrained by hard-coded laws governing acceptable behavior towards humans. The colonial marines employ synthetics in various roles. The integer series are low-sapient combat models. Perhaps you've deployed with our platoons Alpha and Beta? High-functioning bishops and esters operate support equipment, analyze scientific anomalies, and provide medical care. That is a Seegson maintenance jack, a standard accessory included with each sale of Working Joe synthetics. The Working Joe was a class of low-sapient android popular last century. They were, if you will pardon my saying, an unsophisticated design. Synthetics from Weyland-Yutani and Hyperdyne Systems served the high-end market. Seegson Company had neither the technical nor industrial expertise to compete. Working Joes were assembled from inexpensive commercial electronics. In a time when disguised synthetics were misused to monitor or discipline human employees, Seegson marketed with the slogan, "You always know a Working Joe." Their crude appearance was a selling point among those fearful of synthetic infiltration.
I don't much like what Hanukkah had to say. Weyland-Yutani ran Katanga like a fucking ant farm. Used androids to bring up animals from the moon, left them on the refinery for the Xenos, took the eggs back down to the lab. There's a queen aboard Katanga, laying those eggs. SOP says, poof, that's when you pull out and file an insurance claim. We'll deal with Katanga later. Right now, Colonel Ship wants us down on LV-895. Hanukkah says some Weyland-Yutani people disappeared before his group evac. Could be there's other survivors looking for rescue. You could get the details on the surface conditions from Lieutenant Ko. She'll be flying you and Herrera down.
How many combat drops have you... No, you know what? I don't care. Our landing zone's a couple of clicks from Pala Station, at the base of the mountains to the west. You won't need any special gear. The environment is close enough to Earth. There's native life, but you probably won't have to worry about it. The Xenos that Honecker's idiot employers let loose are a bigger threat. Pala's the source of the Xeno outbreak? I had enough bugs on my canopy in Katanga's hangar, thanks. Can't believe Herrera wouldn't let me fire missiles. You'd have ducked. Esther says there's tunnels in the mountains near our LZ. Colonel Ship thinks it's the direction any survivors would run, and the commissars agree with her. Well, around Pala Station, the air's about Earth normal. Pressure 908 millibars. Little heavier on CO2. No obvious toxins or allergens. Take the regulation antihistamines anyway. If you end up climbing a mountain, you'll have a problem. Low-lying areas have thick atmo, but it attenuates fast. A lot like Mars after we terraformed it. Gravity is 0.92. That's odd, but it means you won't notice any difference from shipboard artificial grav. The diameter of LV-895 is just under 9,000 clicks, 3/4 the size of Earth. That small, but 92% Earth's gravity doesn't add up. To get that gravity, the moon would need to be made of something stupid, like 50% iron or full of radioactives. Something real dense, you know? But our readings say conventional rock mix. Only rumors leaking out of Honecker's debrief. Something about big color-changing cats. According to Wayland Yutani's officially filed survey data, we're orbiting a barren rock. No life. Prebiotic atmo. You can look out a porthole and see that's wrong. Or a lie. A shirt-sleeves habitable world, no terraforming needed. Low investment, high return. Maybe they didn't declare it to avoid competition. Just remember, Wayland managers tend to store profit margins and promotion tracks where their brains should be. If you run into any, watch your back.
Marines, we're heading down to LV-895. The Wayland Yutani surface lab was overrun by Xenos, but there may be survivors. The closest shelter is the mountain caves to the west. You rappel into the caverns for search and rescue.
Weather at your LZ is 19.5 Celsius, 2% humidity. Winds 21 kph from the west-southwest.
Check your fire. Remember, we're looking for friendlies. This isn't a cave. It's block construction. A company bunker, maybe. Not a signal. Bugs! Spread this far from Pala Station, they'll be after any survivors. Get moving. Lot of Wayland shit down here. Some kind of auxiliary base? Fallback position? Weird door.
Hear that?
A live terminal. See if you can pull any logs. Incident report. Radiological waste breach. Lockdown. No specifics. Keep advancing.
Prowler.
On the tent. Blood. Not a good sign. Continue your sweep. There could still be friendlies alive. Ambush! Get ice behind you!
Pardon. The blood spray patterns earlier suggest acid scalding from a ballistic trajectory. Please remain alert for spitters.
Hear that?
So much Wayland shit. What were they doing down here? Honecker didn't say there was a facility out here, just Pala Station itself.
Rearming.
Xenos from the side holes! radiological signal.
All right. Grabbing ammo. Required. Rearming.
Whoa, careful. Seal's loose. You're fine. I'll have Esther dose you with anti-rads later, just in case.
You're trespassing on Wayland-Yutani property.
This is the Colonial Marines. You from Pala Station?
Yes, I'm Security Chief Cynthia Rodriguez. You're in danger here, Marines.
Yeah, no kidding. We're here to rescue you.
Grabbing ammo. It's just a flesh wound. Grabbing ammo. Nice! Engage kit. Prowler.
Radiological spike!
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound.
State badass.
Rodriguez, we're here under authority of the Colonial Protection Act. We'll be evacuating survivors.
Our position is secure. I recommend you withdraw.
Understood, ma'am. Be ready to receive us.
Hear that?
More Xeno, center column! Radiological spike! Coming from the far side!
Incoming! There!
Still with us, Rodriguez?
I told you, we're secure. You're the only ones in danger here, Marines.
That's the job, ma'am. We'll get you out safe.
Listen. Rearm. Grabbing ammo. Rearming.
We'll keep off the lawn and wipe our boots, okay?
Give me time to contact the Home Office for guidance.
What the hell's her problem? Does she even want to be rescued? Across the canyon. What the hell is that? With the overhang, we couldn't see this on approach.
It's just a flesh wound. All right, 8 kits. Rearming.
To get you across that canyon. There. Controls on the overlook. Get that bridge extended. Oh, you got their location locked? Can you drop munitions in the gap?
Want to bet on it, Herrera?
Fireteam, move! damn big of a door.
Grabbing ammo.
Damn. Off by .6.
Fireteam, secure an LZ so we can pick you up later. On your box, focus fire! Target, bursters, right side! Another big crunchy one.
I'll kick our bastards to this.
This is the last of them. Area secured. Rendezvous at the spooky door. Rodriguez, we got a Wayland ship, busted synths, and empty eggs here.
In the absence of new orders, the synthetics from Paula kept repeating their last orders. Collect local life, deliver to Katanga, return with eggs. I told you it's dangerous here.
Huddle up, Fireteam. Rodriguez is ahead. Let's figure out what we're getting into. We made contact with Weyland-Yutani survivors led by Cynthia Rodriguez. She claims they're safe in a company bunker. We're not abandoning them to the Xenos. Find a safe route through the caves so we can extract them.
Look, tell Herrera it takes this stuff a while to ferment. Herrera didn't send you, did she? Right. Well, for the record, all requisitions come with free cornbread. I got an ass load piled in the back. Nobody eats that shit.
You scanned the manifest near the Wayland ship? May I? It details a series of two-way flights. On trips from LV-895 to Katanga, creatures from the moon were the cargo. On returns, the items were cryogenic suspension pod, loaded. Live ovomorph sample, 4. It is curious these pods are of uniform manufacture, not a field modification or expedient improvisation. They appear to be the result of an extended design process by experts in hypersleep technology. And they were designed for one specific cargo, xenomorph eggs. These devices were mass-produced, not for Palestation but for general use. Weyland-Yutani might have many eggs in transit or storage across the frontier.
You found an issue of Ion Seegson? Dang. The company hasn't published that for like 30 years. A century ago, Seegson was real big, one of the interstellar corporations. They put their money into deep space platforms, O'Neill colonies, asteroid refineries, you name it. Then Weyland-Yutani made a bunch of breakthroughs in terraforming. Turning a planet habitable got a lot cheaper than assembling 1 million tons of orbital steel. By the 2140s, Seegson was on their way down. These days, they make cheap knockoffs of other people's stuff, like those working Josents. I heard in the 70s they tried to colonize some planets in the mid-rim. Wonder what happened with that.
That headgear is traditional for Weyland-Yutani interface pilots, going back to the deep-range exocolony missions a century ago. I'm going to assume the synth pilot wasn't wearing it. Personally, I wouldn't get near the cockpit of those things. Dropships can't maneuver for shit, but those Weyland shuttles are just fancy bricks. All you can do is aim them at the ground and hope the retros stop you before you bounce off. You know they weren't even designed for what they do. Sanriku Heavy Industries markets the D-Series light-duty interface craft as an SSTO with re-entry capability, but the original model was designed to work purely in Atmo, using ground effect. Did it stop them from selling it as a shuttle? Of course not. Sanriku is a division of Weyland-Yutani after all.
Dr. Honoka's ID. May I have a copy of your scan? Corporate badges contain employee personnel files. Likely nothing we didn't already know, but it's best to be thorough. Timothy Honoka was born in New York City. Interesting. Most born on Earth stay there. His family was reasonably well off, though he's paying rather exorbitant educational loans. He earned a doctorate in xenoanthropology from Wayland University, Mars campus, a controversial program. There have never been any alien cultures to study. Courses mix terrestrial archaeology with studies in exoplanetary sciences. One must understand the dirt one digs in, I suppose. This is interesting. According to Weyland-Yutani's own files, Dr. Honoka is presently cataloging the contents of a warehouse on Alexandria. It's likely we're the only ones who know his true location.
the shit Weyland-Yutani makes. Aspen beer is about the only good thing. Wasn't always that way. Back 100 years plus, when Peter Weyland was still kicking the company, did terraforming and exploration. They invented synthetics. Future of humanity. Mierda. Building better worlds wasn't just something on coffee mugs. He actually meant that shit. After Weyland died, the managers took over. Every year the budget for shit that made lives better went down, and the budget for shit that kills went up. Why make $1 trillion in 2 decades when they can make $1 billion next quarter? Yeah, I heard about that. Benoist Henderson Station was a fuel depot at Kappa Reticuli. Weyland-Yutani says Hyperdyne mercenaries sabotaged it. Hyperdyne says one of Weyland's own bioweapons got loose. You figure that out. Either way, the depot blew up. 1,000 civilians died, food shipments got delayed for months. Shit like that, why they passed the Colonial Protection Act in '87. After the Frontier War, everybody wised up to how far the megacorps had gone. The further from Earth they moved, the more they figured they could ignore governments and act like them in their own selves. Hire private armies and send them at each other. The CPA authorized the expansion of the Corps. Now, we come out here, patrol, and make sure the companies are playing nice, following the law, paying their taxes, and leaving the little people out of their bosta. Now that we've run into Weyland-Yutani, not just a lone survivor, I gotta give you the talk. After the Frontier War in '84, everyone wised up on how the megacorps ran things out here. Weyland-Yutani was the big instigator. Illegal experiments, colony sabotage for insurance payouts. The company looks out for itself. Its money, its secrets, its execs. If we're keeping those safe, Weyland loves the Corps. If they think we're working against them, they'll fuck us over and smile when they do it. Remember that. Come on, you kidding? That was only... fuck. Yeah, a boot like you would have been a baby. Goddamn, you're making me feel old. Weyland-Yutani tried to provoke a shooting war between the United Americas and the Proggies, the Union of Progressive Peoples. Attacked each side, tried to frame the other. The company had collaborators in our own brass, staff officers on the take, Joint Chiefs boosting their stock portfolios. Oh, we had to clean house after the war. Last century, sure. Before the Frontier War. When I joined up, we was practically mercenaries hired out by the UA Assembly. Some factory goes on strike, execs ask politicians to send in the Corps, bust up some heads. Lab experiment gets loose, send in the Corps to sweep up. Pour that bosta enough, you get a serious fucking morale problem. Too big to jail. Can't sanction them without pissing off all of Europe and Outer Soul. In the three-world empire, Weyland-Yutani's like a third of the economy. They run a bunch of government services. Tu sabe, privatization. Even provide military contractors to shore up the regular military. Every couple years, some of the execs and middle managers fuck up too big for the company to gloss over, or Parliament to ignore. They get tossed out on their ass. That's all the justice you can expect. The Colonial Protection Act says Marines got authority out here. We can do whatever's necessary to protect civilians, from Xenos or from corporations. If Weyland's fucking around, we can drop the hammer on them. They give us lip, we can make it fat. Uncle Sam and Doña Juanita got our backs. All megacorps can get fucked with the same crowbar. They lose money, I smile.
Fireteam, this is a rescue mission. You're boarding Katanga, a derelict orbital refinery. Ingress is via the forward airlock. You'll locate, secure, and evac Dr. Tim Honecker, a Weyland-Yutani scientist. Mount up, people. We got a ping on Dr. Honecker's personal data transmitter. He's not far in. First, we need a deck plan. Pull one off a terminal and chlorine extraction. Just emergency lights. And maybe we can kick the backup power after we grab Honecker. Patch into the console. I'll pull it down over wireless. Give me a second. I got a deck plan. Backup generator is beyond Honecker's ping. We can kick it after we grab him. Our man should be in the junction ahead. Honecker, this is the Colonial Marines. You hearing me? Acid damage. Not encouraging. Continue your sweep. Should be right here. High speed incoming. Get hot. Get some, Marines. Way more than I expected. Ambush to rear. Too many. I didn't expect so many. Hey, on the deck, Honecker's PDT chip. He cut it out. But why? Door's welded shut. Sloppy work. Guess Honecker went this way. got an idea how to track down Honecker. Searching this whole barge would take too long.
Rearming.
Movement. Tell you my idea later.
Gun ready.
New signal. Watch its attacks.
Grabbing ammo.
The exits are sealed. By Honecker, probably. Release the locks. Anyway, I'm thinking we can track the doctor using station logs. There's a data line just starboard of your position. They're already in there. Transfer rolling. Damn big file. Hold the room. I'll get Esther analyzing that. She's our battalion synthetic. Keep moving aft.
Rearming. Prowler.
Never seen so much acid in one bug. Where did these come from? While Lester reviews the data, you can get the power up. Dynamo room's just ahead.
Listen.
Spinning this up is gonna make noise, vibration, heat. Whatever bugs key off, they'll catch it.
Grabbing ammo.
Be ready for a fight when you switch on.
Sentry deployed. Sentry's ready to go.
This thing's been idle a long while. It's gonna take time to... Movement! Just finished injecting lubricant. H2 feeds just connected. Getting there. Coming in. Just about to kick power to the mains. Nice. We'll send a follow-up engineering team to get that mess fixed proper. Keep heading aft toward the core. Got another swarm brewing. Break out the heavy shit, this is gonna get spicy.
2 weeks ago, the mainframe on Deck 41 was accessed, I believe by Dr. Honecker.
Marines, head to the core lift. Big freight elevator goes all the way up the main tower. On your toes, fire team. Watch the vents.
Sentry's ready to go. Grabbing him.
I'm sending you through the refinery core. Join the Marines. See the grimiest parts of the galaxy. When we reach Honecker, we're gonna find a scientist or a puddle of chunky marinara. I got a pool running.
Ambush.
Hey, dare you to spit over the side? Got some big internal leaks. Never a good sign in space. Nearly there. You still good, Marines? We don't find this guy alive, I'm gonna kill him. That's the lift. Entrance on the far side. Same deal as the generator. Expect little friends to pop out all over when this turns on. Elevator 17 decks up. It'll take a while to show. Set up a perimeter, then hit the call button.
ready. Sentry deployed.
Here they come. This is a big damn signal. Incoming on the left. Center column, got a spitter. Right flank in the duct. Just another minute. You got this. Into the elevator. Haul ass, Marines. Enjoy the ride, Marines. Next stop, Honecker. Or his corpse, whatever. Honecker is somewhere up on Katanga's mainframe decks. Looks like he's been searching for a safe place to hide from all the Xenos aboard. Our mission hasn't changed. Find
Esther says my backroom stock is unhealthy. Too much salt, fat, and sugar. Okay, well, let's see what fell off the back of the power loader. Or the new track. So long as your rep's good, I think we can come to an arrangement. If you've got to wait, all requisitions come with free cornbread. I got an ass load piled in the back. Nobody eats that shit. Great thing about Hyperdyne's plastic guns, you can glue them. All requisitions come with free cornbread. I got an ass load piled in the back. Nobody eats that shit.
Marine, I heard you got scans of a facehugger. Let me see. A well-preserved specimen. I'm going to pass this to Esther for analysis. We have a lot to learn about Xenomorph XX-121's life cycle. Ovomorphs, eggs, and the facehuggers that hatch from them are easy to contain and study. Once the parasitic phase ends in a chest burster, it gets hard. Adult forms are hostile. Acid blood melts autopsy equipment. Studies are complicated by the DNA reflex. The host parasitized by a xenomorph changes the morphology and behavior of the adult form. Runner and prowler morphs breed from quadruped pack and herd animals, dogs, cattle. Drones and warriors, they come from humans. That's why civilians mistake them for the real form of Xenos. In reality, we've got no idea what the original form of Xenomorph XX-121 was.